Hi there, it's me Yana. I am an art stationery maker from Malaysia. Still don't know why that is like such a tongue twister for me, but hi. Welcome to the channel, welcome back to the channel. This video is about the second snail mail project that I've completed. Working on. The reason why I'm saying it's completed is because today is the Friday, but technically it's already Saturday 12:18 in the morning, so it's a Saturday. But starting from last Monday, I've been working non-stop on illustrating all of the assets for this snail mail, for the second round snail mail. And right now I'm actually like writing my thoughts, like putting my thoughts into the paper, like onto the paper as the for the snail mail, like as a thank you letter, but also like to share my thoughts kind of letter, that letter that I've included in the first, like the kind of letter that I've included in the first snail mail. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know whether it's because I'm like so full that I cannot form sentence properly at the moment, or is it just because it's midnight? I don't know. But anyways, so I'm writing the letter right now, and because I have a few thoughts already, so I'm trying to put that on paper first. But I feel like this time around, because the last round I actually did like a sketch the orenda goldfish onto each of the letter, because last month was all about the eternal blessings, like all the good luck charms that you can find in Japan. But it's just that orenda goldfish, because I had that as part of the main element for that series, for that stationery set, so that's why I kind of drew the orenda goldfish. Now that's a bit long-winded, but I just want to say, because last round I personally drew on each letter, so this round I still want to do the same thing, but I feel like I want to make it a little bit more organized. Like, I know it's meant to be like a letter, like a, how to say, like not a confidential letter, like a heartfelt letter, but I also want to make it like interactive, not only that you like read what was in my thoughts, but also like you can cut out a piece of that paper and like do junk journaling with it or whatsoever. So I have that plan in mind, so kind of want to like dedicate a space on that letter to draw stuff, but I'm just not sure how it's gonna turn out just yet. So, excuse me. So, for now, my thoughts is that I just want to write whatever that I want to write down in the letter first, and then I'll probably try to figure out a way to make it look aesthetic almost where there's a dedicated space for me to like sketch whatever that I want to sketch in each of the letters that's going out. So far I've just posted the registration form onto IG, and I even made the post about like what you can get in the snail mail. So I did that. I'll show you here what did I do. And then I also did like the Google form and everything like this morning. To be honest, this morning when I woke up, mind you, I had a hard time waking up. No, actually I was wide awake, but more like I had a hard time rolling out of bed. And then when I finally got out of bed, I started working on the last two more sticker flakes for this series. I know, it's like, why am I doing things so last minute? I also don't know, but it was hard. Yesterday I was in like full power, but the moment I started like wanting to start on the stickers. Not the sticker sheet. The sticker sheet went fine. The art print went fine. But the moment when I came to the sticker flakes, which had flowers on it, immediately my brain was like, I don't want to do it. Not because I don't like to illustrate flowers. I actually really love to illustrate flowers, but I think because I tend to spend like a lot of time on each flower, each petal. I think just knowing that I'll be spending some time on each individual flower was like enough to put me in the mood of like, yeah, I don't want to do this right now. So actually half of yesterday like just went down the drain, because the moment I saw the flower I was like, yeah, not today. So anyways, I managed to get it done today. So I think by 3 or 4 p.m. I was actually done with all the illustrations already for this snail mail, and then I quickly made the IG post so that I can put up the link for registration, and I can also make the Google form and whatnot. So thankfully, because I already had the template ready from the previous snail mail, so it was a bit more faster to get things done. But yeah, so now I'm just like trying to sit down and think of how I want to write the rest of the letter. I think the letter is only like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 paragraphs in. It's not even that long of a paragraph. It's just like 6 separate sections so far. But what you call that? After this, I'm actually planning to do. Actually, tomorrow. No, today is tomorrow because it's already Saturday. But as in like later a bit, like in the morning, at a proper time in the morning, not right now, not midnight, but in a proper morning time, I actually plan to do a test print for all of the items, and hopefully all of them goes well in terms of like printing and cutting and whatnot, because then hopefully I have enough time to actually make a reel, like sharing. Like last round I did this reel, I want to do something similar this round as well, but I'm still thinking like which way should I go, because there's actually 2 trending songs right now, like for reels and whatnot, and although it's like mostly like for dancing purposes, but it's very catchy that I feel like it will work for like introducing the snail mail. So I'm still trying to think which one I should do. But anyways, I'm still going to try to do. I am continuing the attempt to market my products and market my projects. Okay, I'm attempting that. So I plan to, because this registration is open until the 12th of April. So I think I still have like a good 12th of April. There's a good 8 more days. So I'm gonna try my best to do as many like marketing posts about the snail mail. I say it's marketing, but I'm trying not to like shove it in people's face like, yo, buy my snail mail, register for my snail mail. It's not that. It's more like make it like informative kind of posts, but also in a way, for a content creator's point of view, it's basically just marketing. So that's why I'm saying it's marketing. But yeah, but I don't want it to sound like it's just all business, because at the end of the day, it's still sharing the passion. So yeah, and I just don't know how to phrase it that well. At least not yet. I just don't know how to phrase it that well just yet. Yeah, now I just have to like sit down and like just think how I want to write this letter. It sounds promising, like the first 2 paragraphs or 3 paragraphs sounds promising, like it's setting the right tone. So yeah, I hope that people do enjoy like reading the letter and not just like throwing the letter away as soon as they receive it. Although anybody can do anything that they want, but you know, I kind of wish that people will spend some time just reading my thoughts also and share with me what they think about my thoughts. But yeah, so that should be about it about it for this this first round of update for the snail mail. I will update you guys more when I am working on the prep and stuff like that. And then hopefully within this 8 days I'll get more people to join the snail mail project. But yeah, so I'll catch y'all in a bit. Bing. What is this? I wanted to do this, but it became this. Okay, bye. See y'all in a bit. Hi. So I don't remember when I last left you guys with the update for the second snail mail project, but let me summarize what I've been doing from that video, from that update till now. So basically, once I design all the stickers, the sticker flakes, the sticker sheet, and also the art print. Once I did all of that, I moved on to writing the letter. Now, last 2 months when I did my first, when I did the first snail mail, it was only like 1 letter long, but this time around, I don't know, I think I just had a lot to yap. This time around, wait, hold on. I think this time around I just had more to yap, so I have 2 pages for the letter. And then this time around, instead of like just having an empty space, I actually drew 2 like stamp frames so that I can do like the random sketch or drawing inside the stamp frames for this round of snail mail. So I'm still trying to keep at it. Like for the orders that I receive, I try to hand draw something into their letters so that they're more personalized. And yeah, so everything came out pretty nicely. This is the sticker sheet. It probably looks like an art print to some people, but it is a sticker sheet. It's not a art print. Well, if you don't remove it, then you could use it as an art print. And then this is how this art print looks like in physical form, because I know I've shared it in like the digital form, but this is how it looks like in the physical form. And then the 3 stickers, I'm not sure whether this round I made the stickers like slightly huge or not, but I do tend to make like single stickers like this, like more bigger than usual. But yeah, so far after today, there's 3 more days, because right now I'm filming on the 9th of April. So until the 12th of April midnight, the registrations will still be open. So hopefully when this video goes up tomorrow, there's still like 3 more days for people to sign up for the April snail mail. And yeah, hopefully it works. Also, in between printing this, like for whatever orders that I've already received, what do you call that? I have made like several marketing videos, like several reels regarding the whole collection. I'll leave it up here. I think I did 4 posts in total. So one was a carousel post which just highlighted the individual items, and then after that I don't know what was my second reel. I'm pretty sure y'all are seeing it right now, but I myself don't really remember what was it. Where is it? Oh yeah. Well, technically speaking, I've only posted 5 in total. So one is the carousel post, and then right before the carousel post, I actually posted the work in progress video, and then I also shared the video of me showing what's included in the snail mail, and then one more, just a very quick ASMR reel showing me peeling off the sticker from the sticker sheet. And then the other one that just went up earlier this morning is like a video that pretty much just like, in a way, indirectly markets the April snail mail, but it's just showing like how much of stationery that you can get for just 30 ringgit. And yeah, so 5 posts for this project. I think I'm doing a better job at promoting this. However, I must say, the past 2 days, I swear I do not know whether it's because the time of the month is coming near, or it's just, I don't know, like the self-doubt just creeping up, or the imposter syndrome is creeping up, or just feeling very inferior to other artists, because the past 2 days, today included, I mean yesterday and today, like for some reason I'm feeling very low on, I think, low self-esteem, because one, I know for a fact is because the event that I really wanted to join this year, which is the KL Illustration Fair, they started to promote the event by having all their artists like do a poster for the event, and you can see all their art style, like all the different art styles. And how do I say this? It's not like let me just get the page in my view so that I can see what my thoughts are forming while I see the page. So I was on the KLIF Instagram page, and then I was like looking through like their artists, because like I said, they have every like individual artist to create a poster for the event itself. So they are posting that poster, and they are also like giving a shout out to all the artists that made that poster. And one is a super good way to like market their brand, and two, it really like showcases their artwork and art style like in one glance. And I've been checking out like some of the artists that they've been showing, and I don't know, it's really hard to not feel inferior, but like their art styles, like the cool part about it is like I feel like no one art style is exactly the same like the other, and that's like super cool. But it's just that it makes me feel like maybe my art style is like nowhere near there yet. But it's like, it's so subjective, it's hard to say, because it's hard to say it that way, because their art style is different, and it's just, like I said, it's just perspective. But as an artist myself, because at the back of my mind, I know that that's the kind of art style that majority of people would like to keep, would like to buy, would like to have. And it's like more cutesy, more whimsical, more I wouldn't say childlike, but it's almost in a way kind of childlike. And I'm not saying that my art is not anywhere near childlike. Like, dude, like, this is the art style that I produce. It's definitely it still has childlike vibe to it, but it's not the same. And it kind of makes me feel like, am I doing too much with my art? Like, I even had to like chat GPT this, because I'm like thinking like, what's wrong? Because to be honest, okay, now I'm just like saying like this, like just sharing this with you. But if I were to like post this, like make this into a thread post or make this into an Instagram post, I feel like that will kind of give people the wrong idea. Because I know a lot of people, I wouldn't say they are some artists that do this, but it's more like, I'm just gonna put it in a very wide scope, because it's not just artists. Sometimes it's like just content creators, sometimes there's everybody under the scope of posting. And they tend to do like I wouldn't say it's a pity party, but it's like they're fishing. It feels like they're fishing for pity. They may not be fishing for pity, but it feels like they're fishing for pity. And I really don't want to come across as someone that is also fishing for pity. So it's like, I kept like pondering, and I don't want my husband to also feel like, by the way, guys, I'm not crying. It's just my voice. I have no idea why, but my voice is just, I don't know, it's just trying to reset for no reason. Okay, hopefully that helps. But yeah, so I don't want to. I can talk to my husband about it, but I feel like he also has like enough weight on his shoulders already, and I don't want to like add on like my weight to his weight. Even though that's what people say, that's what partners are for, but that's besides the case. Okay, that's besides the case. And then I feel like I want to voice it out somewhere, but I don't really want to make it sound like it's such a downer kind of thing. So I was like, you know what, let me just go and chat GPT this. So I was just like, just like pouring my heart out there. And then I did receive some feedback of like how, like what I'm feeling, and it's not that I'm not doing enough and stuff like that. And you know what, Luke, my husband, said that this crow is literally my number one fan, because every single time when I'm recording, it's always there. Be it even when it's raining, it's always there. Like, why? But when I'm not videoing anything, not filming anything, it's not there. I don't know whether he or she, but it's not there. So stressful. Anyways, so yeah, so I chat GPT the whole thing, and then the key takeaway from the feeling of I'm doing too much, I'm doing not enough, whatever effort I put into my art, it's not translating into it's not translating into the return of investment of time and skills and whatnot. I don't know what, I cannot think of the word that I want to say right now, but it's somewhere along those lines of like, whatever that I'm doing, it's not showing as a result, it's not showing as a tangible result. And that part is what is making me feel down, and I 100% agree, because at the end of the day, you know that when you apply for anything, people will still see numbers regardless of whether your art is like truly remarkable or whatnot. So so that's definitely one of the reasons why I'm like feeling like all this self-doubt. But the key takeaway from whatever that I was putting out there to ChatGPT was that I just need to not do too many things and just double down on one or two key things and just take it from there. So I'm gonna try to do just that. Not sure how yet. There was a few guideposts that ChatGPT like recommended, so I'm just gonna try to see whether I can work on that. But I like the phrase where, I cannot remember exactly the sentence, but I like the phrase where it said something along the lines of, your art has outgrown the people who are like the people who like my art. My art has outgrown them, because I understand like a lot of people like the simplicity, like cute stuff, like straightforward stuff. Not many people like enjoy a very complex or detailed art. So what it's telling me is that I just have to invest more time in the storytelling behind anything and everything that I do, rather than just putting up like posts of completed works. This all makes sense, especially if you're content creating, but sometimes you just kind of fall behind track and you feel like you just need to do everything, but that's really not the case. It's like you need to just sit down and just focus on one or two things and just ride with that. So I really felt like I got called out, because it's like the chat, I call my chat GPT Ryu, so let me just call Ryu. Okay, so Ryu was like saying, like, I felt called out by Ryu because Ryu was saying that, do you often post like scheduled posts, completed artwork, or here, buy this kind of post? And I was like, oh shit. And I was looking through my Instagram, I was like, oh my god, yeah, my Instagram post actually looks like it's just like, here, this is what I do, buy. Here, this is what I do, buy. And although that's like the key to get people to like, it's a call to action, but if it's too much, people will just feel like, dude, can you like stop shoving down your products down my throat, like shoving your products down my throat. You know, it has to be delivered in a, I wouldn't say like, almost like delivered in a delicate way, in a way that's relatable. And I always say that my art, like, I'm trying to make my art relatable, like it represents a culture and yada yada yada, but I don't show that in my posts. And I feel like that's the part where I'm like lacking a lot, like super a lot. And I think that's the one that is holding me back from growing further. So I have a lot of like, I wouldn't say relearning, but just to like learn how to do certain things better. And yeah, so I just have to figure those things out. But it's all within time, but I say within time, but then I don't really have that much time, because I don't think I can share this yet. I know since the last like studio vlog also, I've been saying like I want to share something but I can't share yet. I've been saying the same thing on stream, but because it's not official yet, so I can't really say it because it's not my news to share. So only when it's happening, like, or when it has already happened, then I can share it. So yeah, but whatever it is, it's just not on my side. It's not such a great news, but you know, life goes on. Essentially, life just goes on, and you just have to work with what you have. So yeah, anyways, oh, did I? Yeah, I don't think I mentioned it so far right now. Oh, my train of thoughts is jumping everywhere. So also the other reason why I'm feeling down is because this month's snail mail, it's like, I don't know whether because people are just not into the art for like the art style for this one, but there's only like 4 people who registered 4 people who registered for the snail mail so far, and one is already like my mother-in-law because she already paid for the whole year, and then the other one is one of the supporter, Azam Manik, who challenged me on stream, I think 2 months ago or something, 1 month ago, 2 months ago. Like, he challenged me to do a 10-hour fishing stream, and I did a 10-hour fishing stream, and in return he was supposed to like buy all my art, like every single art that I have at my booth. So I asked him whether he would like to include the snail mails into that purchase, and then he was like yes. So he is the other one, and then I got one more from Patrick, and also the other one is from Ariel Mai, 2 friends who I've known through my streaming career. And yeah. So it's, I don't know, it feels like it's always going to be a hit and miss, because you never know whether someone's going to like that particular art for that month or whatnot, and you just have to keep trying, you know. You just have to keep trying. So yeah, that's also one of the reasons why I'm feeling down, because it's just making me question, like, maybe the art is too much, like compared to what I did for the previous snail mail. But it's just that the art for this snail mail is more closer to the current art style that I have. So I don't know, I'm just thinking. just lots and lots of thoughts. But yeah, so that will be all for this snail mail. I know the last portion of this snail mail is more like just me sharing my doubts, sharing the raw parts, the unattractive part of romanticizing your dream job. Nobody said when you romanticize a dream job or whatever, you romanticize life, nobody said that it doesn't have its negative side. Nobody said it wouldn't have its like bad side. And you know, it's just part of life. At the end of the day, some things work, some things don't work, and you just need to figure out which one works and which one doesn't. So yeah, so that's all for this studio vlog about my second Snail Mail project. I'm still hoping that I will still be able to get a few more orders within the weekend, just before the registration close. And yeah, that's about it. I will see y'all in the next studio vlog. Bye bye. Love you.